The German army was coming, and the little boy immediately got up and started to run. Accidentally, he was tripped by a severed foot, but he kept crawling forward. The owner of the severed foot grabbed him and said, "Hurry up, go to the eastern fortress. Our people are there, giving out orders. We're going to break through tonight." The boy accepted this mission. The eastern fortress was far from here, and he had never even fired a gun before. This mission was really difficult for him, but he had to complete it. This was the Soviet Army's last chance to break through. He hid in the ruins and even met his little girlfriend. Unfortunately, a German soldier was searching the area. The boy crawled all the way to the riverside. There were corpses everywhere. Many people had lost their lives just trying to get a drink of water. The little bit of water they managed to get back had to be saved to cool down the machine guns. In the evening, the boy finally reached the eastern fortress and conveyed the order. Using up all his strength, the boy fainted, and the commander held him and said, I'm so lucky to be with you all." That night, the Soviet army launched a breakout attempt, but the German army had already laid an ambush at the gap in the fortress. Before they could even get out of the fortress, the Soviet army was bombarded. In the end, all 3 breakout attempts at the gaps failed. Some soldiers died by the riverbank just trying to drink a few sips of river water. Soon, the surviving Soviet soldiers were pushed back into the fortress. The next day, they began to persuade all the civilians to surrender to the German army, because in 10 minutes, the German army would drop a 2-ton bomb, and the innocent civilians shouldn't have to bear this. The daughter of an officer wanted her father to leave with her, but the father knew the beliefs of a soldier and didn't allow himself to surrender. The political commissar in the east carved a sentence on the wall: "It's better to die in battle than to surrender." Soon the bomb came. A young man who didn't surrender survived and was taken as a clown by the German army and made to take pictures with them. The German officer asked him to help collect the Soviet army's badges, and he did it in order to stay alive. But as he was picking up the badges, he found his girlfriend among the corpses on the ground. Her charred skin was the result of an incendiary bomb. The young man picked up a nearby grenade, pulled the pin, and handed it to the German officer along with the badges.